Well, welcome to a ridiculous finance space fan game. It took me forever to find one. Today, I'll probably go and play, bring more indie games back as well, just so like it's not oversaturated with FNAF, I guess. But this one's more like a dad finance space fan game. Hence why Taku here. I mean, the game is literally called 5 minutes of partying. I mean, it's found its face both ways, so this video is just
Welcome to Pretty Fast Boys Taqueria, where we make your stomach explode in a good way. So I'm here to welcome you with this training tape. So enjoy and good luck on your first night.
Hello, newcomer. Welcome to Freddy Fizz Beer's Taco. This is a training tape provided to you by the company to get you settled in on your first night. Now, our animatronics are set to move around at night just to prevent rust. It's a cheap way of not.
Why is the rainbow hockey here?
If for whatever reason our main three tested characters on the big stage ever enter your office, make a smell, like a really bad smell. They have their built-in smelling sensors that will make them go away. Foxy, however, his doesn't work for some reason. The company's like testing new technology on him. It's weird. So just close the door if it ever moves and gets up to your office. Wind the music box in the kitchen to keep whatever, I don't remember what it is, but there's something in that box. So just keep it wind up. Other than that, I'll see you next time, I guess.
Oh dear! I am so entertained. I am simple, okay? No thanks for this entertaining me for so long. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting finance space fan game. I mean, it's funny. What the? What is this playing? Sans music? Okay. On is gone.
Hey, I'm walking here! Fuck you!
What the hell did I just... Did that thing just swear at me? Yeah, we have to close these doors because... What is this? Oh, hi, Foxy. Well, the pitch gap is 32% to 4 a.m. here, but let me just be sure. Let me just. Sorry. I am still in. I like memes, but I also like horror games. Like.
Hey, I'm walking here! Fuck you!
Oh my god. Like, I think like certain YouTubers who played so many horror games could probably make a far better, more consistent horror game than us jumping this out of here. Like, honestly, after looking at the
Welcome back to Freddy Fizz Farts Taqueria, starring colorful characters such as Freddy Fizz Barf.
Like, after looking at Poppy Playtime's Chapter 5's whole drama thing, like, the original creator and the team who made the game had left after in 2023 after Chapter 3. Oh my god! Fuck you! Okay, that was random. But after looking at it...
Hey, I'm walking here! Fuck you!
It's like I can't get a conversation because they keep yapping. But looking at the drama, Poppy Playtime was supposed to end with 5 chapters. Nearly 5 chapters. And the Mimic? Not the Mimic, sorry. I'm getting my franchises mixed up. The prototype was supposed to look like Catnap's Shrine, but with a Jester head. So the Jester head was always planned, just with looking more like Catnap's Shrine from Chapter 3. Now, and like the reason the original creator team left, horrible workplace environment. They weren't allowed to create a freedom. Mom Entertainment was basically pulling all the strings and stuff, and trying to get what they want. So that's why the game didn't end on Chapter 5. The Doctor was not supposed to come back. Giblet, the upgrades weren't supposed to be characters either. The game is generally going to end on the 5th chapter. So now that makes sense why, in terms of the ranking I did, if you follow me on Twitter, for my personal experience with the games, because I played them all and sped 1 3. That explains why I picked the 4th one. That makes sense why the 4th one's at the bottom, with the 5th one being D tier, with C tier being empty, B tier being 2 and 3, and obviously A tier is 1. Because my favorite chapter is the first one, then it's 2nd, and then 3rd. I did like 5. I found it more fun than the 4th one, but the 4th one I did not like at all. I thought the 4th one was pretty much gone on a band on steroids. 5 was at least a step back in the right direction, but it did have, of course, its many problems. Like I'm a huge fan of Poppy Playtime and FNAF. I like all horror games a lot, but Poppy Playtime chapters 4 and 5 just had so many problems. Like, it wasn't even funny. And chapter 2 was having started the problems with its over-exorbitant chase sequences, its whole need for more puzzles, more obstacles, more mini courses, kind of crap. Chapter 1 had its good, simple puzzles that were like, okay, we have simple puzzles. We have horror, we have our spookiness, we have all that. That was good. Chapter 2, however, that was like the beginning. Chapter 2 had its fair share of puzzles and, I guess, mini games, but it made sense for the franchise. But it wasn't. It was more horror focused and wasn't elsewhere. And then like chapter 3, we just had the parkour and the Mr. Light section was like the start of the. Oh my god! I got Taco Pictabell or whatever. Okay, that was just whoa. Like, it wasn't even scared. That's what Crypto wasn't even spooky. It was just, man, that was strange. Balls. Man, they be balls deep. Okay, but yeah, like so, but like yeah, I know like this is like not something you guys expect me to talk about, but my playtime, it's just gone downhill. Like the graphics, animation, the voices. Okay, yeah, that's so cool. That's cool. Great. Just change up the puzzles. Because when I'm playing a horror game, I expect horror. I don't expect God and a Band on steroids. I didn't expect it to just be like, oh, okay, like, was I scared? Do it? No. The only thing that got me was Huggy Wuggy. Actually, scared was Huggy Wuggy whipping out my grab pack. That was the only, that was the only scary part of this entire game. Everything else was just annoying. Cause there was like so many chase sequences, overly complicated puzzles, like no hints of what you need to be doing. The chase sequence in the chase sequence for the love grade, that sucked because you didn't know what you're doing half the time at the start of the section. You can look at my video. I died so many times until I actually saw the door open, and that was like a problem there. And then with the train section, like I see people arguing like, "Oh, you didn't turn around so you can see the level." If it's a chase sequence, why the fuck are you turning around in the first place? The guy's like, "Oh, it's like a boss battle, but you also got detached trains, cards, and stuff like that." Blah blah blah. And it's just like, why? Like, the original reason that we went down the elevator in chapter 3 was to go get the orphans. And the chapter 4 should have focused on us. Because honestly, I'd rather have played the original how the game was supposed to originally go, with 4 and 5 being the last two chapters. But we go down in chapter 4, find the orphans, and stuff like that, and in chapter 5 we finally deal with the prototype once and fall and escape. That would have been a beautiful ending, but Marvel Entertainment, Marvel Entertainment's like a greedy company right now. It's like it's a cash cow. It's like the same thing happened with FNAF. Like you can only drag it out for so long before things start going down. And like there's only a few successful instances where like a franchise can keep going, but it has to like reinvent itself and try to change things up. Because so far, The only franchise I've seen successfully do that is Resident Evil. And granted, 6 they started dying down. They reinvented themselves with 7, brought the franchise back from the brink. And they're learning, evolving in a way. But like I play a lot of Final Space, not part of it. Sure, I love the games, but I think they're good. Doesn't mean I think they're like, oh, it's so perfect. No. Will I play Chapter 6? Maybe. I don't know yet. Will I play the other Final Space release? Maybe. I don't know. Because I did like Secret of the Mimic. I found that fun. And it wasn't like. I mean, sure, it had its moments, but it wasn't like what's with chapter 5 was like puzzles, chase sequences, puzzles, chase sequences, puzzles, chase sequences. You gotta enter codes to open the doors. You gotta do this and that. Like, I think generally after chapter 3 is when probably chapter 4 was the downfall because Moment Entertainment instead of going with the original direction of the game, ending at chapter 5, they went with a completely separate path. That's just my opinion, but I think the franchise is done. I don't think the franchise is gonna last. Like, I love the franchise and all, but it's in the point where it's like it's just a cash cow. It's just what they wanted to spend your money on it. But thank you for watching, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.